going on, everybody? Trev the Dev here, back with Week 17, Season 2 of our Madden Away Raiders franchise. After last episode, I did run through some of the tiebreakers, and I'm pretty sure that we are eliminated from the playoffs entirely. We can't jump either of one of the Bengals or Titans, so one of them will be in the playoff spot. Maybe both of them, they tie. Maybe if one of them loses, they'll still be in. I'm not sure. Can't jump to the Chargers because they're 2-0 against us, so head-to-head tiebreaker, we lose there. Same thing with the Colts, we lost to them early in the year, so if we all three finish the same record, I lose the head-to-head, and I think maybe even then it gets down to like the second tiebreaker, which is divisional record, and we are 1-5 in the division, so we are firmly out of the playoffs. But you know what? It happens. We weren't never gonna. We weren't going to go 15-1 again. I mean, that was kind of a fluke year anyways, and changing up the sliders and whatnot made for a more, I don't want to say realistic, but tempered season. But either way, we could still finish with a winning record, Season 2. I would absolutely take that, for sure. I'd love to make the playoffs, but there's always next year. Always next year. And hey, some years 9-7 could be good enough for a playoff spot. See if we can't win one last. No, we couldn't win one last coin toss, huh?
Both teams ready for tonight's showdown, so let's head to the field for the kickoff.
It's alright, we would have deferred anyways. I still think it's wild. I didn't take a look, but when we were checking after the Broncos game, or before the Broncos game, they had a losing, or they had a hold. They had a winning record. I think they were 10-5, maybe 10-4 or something like that, with a negative point differential.
A team has to show discipline and execute properly out there.
Playing the Falcons here. They've got Michael Vick as their quarterback. Cheat code, man. Cheat code back in the older Maddens. Effectively impossible to stop. Especially when you're playing against the user. Luckily, we are not. Got to make sure we play contain pretty regularly and don't let him get outside the pocket, burn us for big runs or anything like that. Which definitely happened in a first attempt at this video when I forgot to turn on my display capture. But I fixed it now, so.
He tucks it away. Burgess.
Nice play by Derek Burgess.
Looks for a seam in the middle, but there's nothing there.
The defense had great penetration, and they were right there to cover their gap assignments.
Stop him on third down now. Let's go. Let's go.
Defense lines up in the nickel. Pressure, gets the pass off.
Go on the screen. Oh, nice play. Cooper coming up from the second level. Putting the hurt. Putting the hurt on. Forcing a 3-and-out. That's how you start defense. That's how you start defense. Defense been pretty good this year. I mean, but both sides of the running game, maybe not so much, but, I know we don't have a great statistical. Oh, look at that. Shanked. Oh, my goodness. We're going to hit the ball at the 26. Holy cow. We've given up a lot of passing yards, but this game is weird with some of the statistics, so I don't put too much stock into that, to be honest with you. Oh, my goodness. What a grab by Antoine. I had some of the pressure coming in off the left side. Luckily, we were able to recognize and darted in there to one of our standout first-round picks. Anthony Antoine. Going to be Offensive Rookie of the Year, I believe, in the NFL.
Sanders comes up to make the play at the 11-yard line. 11 yards.
I'll do a brief check of end-of-year statistics and awards and stuff like that at the end of this episode. Don't think I'll do another recap episode. Maybe I will if I can find the time. I just don't have a ton of time at the moment. Work stuff in real life and things like that. But maybe I will. I don't know. Either way, next episode will be the off-season. I might even try streaming that one on Twitch or something. We'll see. We'll see. Got wide open space for Jamarcus Russell. We're going to dance into the end zone. There's a touchdown. They had no contain on the outside. Russell makes use of his legs. Done that a few times this year.
And it's tough on the defense to cover the receivers, plus watch this guy. And when they don't cover the quarterback, he gets in for the score.
So that was a pretty good opening drive. Of course, you know, when the punter absolutely shanks it and you start on your own 26, you're really expecting to score a touchdown.
They did a good job of getting into the end zone. Sometimes when your team is in a shortened field situation, the offense comes out a little flat. That time, they came out with intensity.
This one is handled
Well,
by
I dove because I was not expecting him to take it out, but that's all
Now it's
right.
their
Sam
turn to
Williams
do
gets
something
down
on
there.
offense. They're down by a
Puts a
touchdown
hit
early. But these guys
on
have a
D'Angelo
kind of
Hall.
offense that can score anytime they have the ball.
Watch the snap down. Keep it up. Keep moving.
receives the handoff.
Come on, guys. This is Julius Norwood.
The 40, midfield.
I'm just going to let him
The 40,
go
the
untouched
30,
like
the 20,
70,
the 10.
80, 81 yards to the house. That is
You can't say it enough.
that was a
Speed is
disappointing
something that can't be
way
coached.
to follow up our
Something's
last
gonna make
drive.
a lot of plays for you when you need
And
it.
we give
Right
them,
there, speed got
you know,
him into the end zone.
I don't want to say right back into this game, but we give up another big play, which has also been something that's kind of plagued our defense this season.
Is good.
Been pretty susceptible to
Trusting your
the
teammates
big
to
play.
make good decisions out there in the heat of the battle. When you can do
Frustrating.
that, everybody starts
But,
firing
you know,
on all cylinders.
For the
and
most
you
part,
can come up
defense has
with
been pretty good
drives
this
like
year.
the one we just saw.
This one is handled by Higgins.
Shakes one guy, couldn't shake the second, out to about
The
24.
offense ready for the first play of this drive. They moved the ball extremely well on their last possession on their way to the end zone. Out of the shotgun. Pass play here on first down. Throws it. Picked off. The 30.
That is not where I should have thrown that ball, that's for sure. I should have dumped it off into the flat. I thought their cornerback was going to sink
He has a way
into
of
a
becoming
deep,
receiver. He just shadows so well.
deep zone, and I read that wrong. So that one's on me. Another big issue with our
Lined up in an eye.
offense this year has been the turnovers.
And he just got level.
Negative turnover differential has been a huge killer in
Yeah, he can
more
really
than one
fire it in there
game.
when he needs to.
It's a lot of user error, I'll admit. We got to cut down on turnovers next season,
Number 32,
for sure,
the
for sure.
long back, Crumpler in motion.
Again, that harkens back though to the lack of good offensive line play. Get skittish back in the pocket and stuff. Throw the ball a little too quickly. Try to force them, you know,
Number 32,
force it into one of the breaks by the receivers.
Two on the play. They're
Leads
12
to turnovers.
yards away from the end zone.
Can't be doing that.
Don't make a play.
The Raiders come out on a nickel package. Going to the left. Morrison.
Nice
is
play by
there
Kirk
for the
Morrison in the run game. How many times have we said that?
The blocking just wasn't there on the outside.
$12 yards needed to get into the end zone.
Watch the draw still. You can't stop me. Here I go.
Only
You
one
want
man
some
back.
contain here.
Goes in motion.
Can't let Vic start running around back there.
Dropping back. Soft lob to the end zone.
Oh, he almost got that
He
one.
tried to float one out there.
He almost got that one. Luckily he did not come down with a touchdown, but you got to shore up a little bit.
Todd Peterson will try to give his team the lead with his field goal attempt. The veteran
Ooh, you know,
Give
5
credit to
yards
the
out, he
kicker
might
there.
have missed that one.
It's nice to have a guy
His,
that
his
can
extra
make
point
you
looked
drive
like that too. It
free,
really faded
even
to the
if they
right.
Don't get it into the end zone every time.
See if that comes back to bite him at some point in this game.
This one is fielded by Higgins.
Great blocking up front,
It appears they've gotten someone for holding.
and that's
on
why
the
a
play.
hold.
Holding on the receiving
Keep the
team.
defense
Number
guessing.
29.
Don't forget to
Can't
do
have
the
nothing, man.
direction of play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
Hey, watch the boot.
They come out in a dime package, dropping back to pass on first down with the throw.
Oh,
This
hold on
pass
to the
is
ball,
incomplete.
Higgins.
It'll be second down after they fail to hook up.
Hold on to that one, kid.
Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play.
Not
Not
just
just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
Russell starts out of the shotgun, throwing.
Nice quick slant to Floyd.
Floyd
All
comes
right,
up
all
to
right.
make the play. At the
what you like to see, for sure.
28.
What do you say we just pound the rock here?
Atlanta
None of this
using
play
three
action
linebackers.
nonsense. Run behind our line.
Hand it off.
And Michael Bush. Oh, running like a man
The
possessed.
Falcons dive on the fumble.
And
Defense
something
came up with the
possessing
ball
the
on
fumble while he was standing up. Fantastic. Another turnover.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Another turnover. That is, in a
The
word,
Raiders come out
frustrating.
in a nickel package. Vick sends a man in motion. Pass play here on first down. Going long.
Sam Clark with a knockdown.
Good effort to deflect that
Another
pass,
great
which had big
addition
yardage
on the
all
defensive
over.
side. Picked up in the draft. Or, Eric Clark, not Sam Clark. Him, Ty Johnson, Anthony Antoine. I mean, we hit on three
Number
guys.
32, the lone setback. Gives the ball
That's pretty impressive.
is there
Nice
on
play
the
by Tyler Brayton.
at the 40-yard line.
The defense
We
made
got to
that
surround
stretch further
Russell
than the
with
runner wanted to
some
make
more
it.
talent.
Third down, they have to get it to
And
the
to
30.
juice up our offensive line. I think that's where my first round pick's going and my number one free agent signing is going. Offensive
Out of the
line.
gun.
Excuse me, sir. He was
Looking for
offsides.
something long.
Nice play by
Incomplete as
Bing.
the defender knocks it away.
Yeah, let's take a look at this here. That guy's, oh, I don't know. A yard, a yard offside? Like, come on.
Give
What
this
is he
one a
doing?
shot.
It says 2 tight ends. I'm very confused about personnel. Oh, they're going for a field goal.
Peterson
Uh,
needs to hit this one perfectly
This,
to have a
yeah,
chance.
okay, it's a fake. No, it's fake. It's interesting.
From the 10.
Fake field goal punt. I don't know if I've ever seen that one in this game before. That's pretty neat, though.
Takes the punt to
That's
the
pretty
20.
neat.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget
I didn't even know that was in their playbook.
play action
I gotta try calling
to
that
keep 'em
sometime.
off balance on passing down.
Yeah, I can't remember. I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
Stepping up with the throw.
No,
It's back
cut to
over.
the sideline, Randall. What are you
Too soon,
doing?
and it missed the mark.
He cut up field instead of running to the sideline like his
Never
route
had a
said he was
chance
going
to
to.
set his feet. I'll tell you one thing. This defensive coach sure has
Also
his
trying something new this
defensive
game.
line
I'm not
pumped
controlling
up.
Russell on the drop back. I kind of do that as a habit. It's allowing me to step up a little bit of noticing. I have a tendency to drift back and to the left or right whenever I'm playing quarterback. So trying to just let the AI do it, and then when I have to scramble out, I can scramble out.
Dropping back
Like this.
under pressure.
Oh, I did not see him. I was hoping my left tackle was going to pick up the end,
Yeah, he's got some great moves.
and then I was going to
He
scramble
combines that
upfield,
with a
try to find
very
somebody
big
down
first step.
there, but I could not, and we're forced to punt the ball away.
Hall lines up deep for the punt return.
Not coming on the block. We're just going to flip the field. I mean, that's a huge
And
punt.
he signals
Once
the
again,
fair catch.
we've done all year.
Made at the 37-yard line.
Fans aren't really into today's game. I don't blame them, you know, coming to the game, not in the playoffs. But still, you'd like to see a little bit more noise than this. Hear a little bit of noise, not see.
And with the counterplay, Morrison comes up to
Hey,
make
what do you know?
the
Kirk
play
Morrison, another
at the
tackle in the run
37-yard
game.
line.
They have quick defenders who read the play really well. They always seem to take
How many
the
times have
right
we said that
first
this year?
step. Once a play
Too many to
develops,
count.
they're very good at recognizing where
Four.
the play is
I
going.
suppose we can probably
and they
count.
can close on the ball carrier very quickly.
Receives
Come on,
the
guys.
Clark is there on the
Let
stop, and he was able to create
Go
a lot of
untouched for a
space
first
on that
down
run
after we
game.
get
Well,
a
it started with
nice,
some good blocking.
you know,
When he
basically
got through there, he
TFL,
turned upfield.
tackle for
They
0
weren't
on
in
the first
position
down.
to tackle him.
So we gonna take it.
Big play, man. Been plagued by it a little bit.
Number 32, the lone back.
Don't make a play. You can't stop me.
Pass play here on first down. Pressure
Oh, get there,
coming.
get there.
Steps up, throws it. The 40, and it's
Oh, of course, Algie Crumper was running free. I don't know who was covering him, but it wasn't man. I don't know if somebody blew their coverage or if that was the
Because he saw him coming,
result of us
stayed
sending the
calm, and threw an accurate pass.
slot corner off the edge.
Great shoot. No more, fellas.
Going to the right. Huff
Nice
is
play
there
by
for the
Michael
tackle
Huff.
at the
Taking him
30-yard
down for a
line.
2-yard
Number
gain.
32 runs off tackle for a gain of a couple. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Take us to the end of the first. We're down.
Score is 10-7.
It's been you know, they had that one big play.
The Raiders
I guess it's a big play both ways. They had the shank punt,
Second quarter.
and we gave up the long touchdown
Ball
run
on the
to Jerry
30-yard
Norwood.
line.
Outside of that, they had a...
Rush in. Nothing.
I don't even remember how they got their field goal. Is it a turnover? I think it was a turnover, right?
Steps up.
Was it on the
He
fumble?
can't
I think it was on the fumble.
This team is extremely active on defense.
Either way,
Flowing from
nice
sideline
sack
to
there.
sideline,
Nice sack.
or when they're rushing the passer. Maybe they should keep a couple extra guys in the block just to slow this pass rush down.
Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
Let's pressure on him, guys. Knock it down, Clark.
It's broken up.
I thought he was going to grab that for a second.
Defending the pass. And he always
Okay,
seems to
now
stay in
they
great position
are
to make a play in the
punting.
ball.
I think they were a few yards
Was the
closer when they
intended
did the fake.
receiver on that play.
So they must really not trust their kicker, huh?
Number 9
Can't
will
blame
come
him.
in
I
now
mean,
to
we've
punt it
seen
away.
both of his kicks this time.
Right
They've
allow
both
into return.
been off to the right a fair distance. That's just going to be another touchback.
They'll spot this one where it went out.
Get behind those big old linemen and let them do their work.
So they have first and
Let's pick it up
10
on
here.
offense now, huh?
The Falcons with a 4-man front. Hand it off to the back. Langer is there.
2.5 on the ground. First down.
Watch where there's movement up front. Look for the hole and send your man
Let's take a look
into
at the
secondary.
defensive set and maybe check out of it. If we don't like what we're looking at, which I don't really.
Falcons line up in a
Try to hit
4-3.
Try to hit something deep. Higgins on the post corner.
Dropping back. Gets the pass
Oh, he
off.
beat him. He beat him. He's out in front. No, hold on to the ball,
Nearly
kid.
picked
Come on.
up. Good timing, getting in between the ball and the
Maybe I should have
receiver to save what would have been a big
fired that
gain.
one in.
This is an important
Try to
play.
go over. I think you gotta go over the
Guy
top and then
always
throw it in
seems
real
to
life.
come up big.
Come on. Hey, D-line, watch the screen. Let's make a play. Go low. Go
Long throw.
Oh, Johnny Lee Higgins with that grab
Launches it
downfield.
down the field,
That's
and
been
his
50
receiver
yards on
rolls
that
out.
catch.
Defense might want to reconsider
Been a big time
quality
player
of
all
man.
year.
Receivers just look way
Multiple
too
games.
comfortable
Hasn't showed up
beating
every
men
game, but you know,
one-on-one.
you got a boomer bust guy like him.
Rhodes, the lone setback.
That's what you're looking for, right?
Get me going.
Like Antoine here over the top, maybe.
The rush is on the run. D'Angelo
Oh my
Hall
goodness,
picks
D'Angelo
it
Hall
up.
is so fast.
Puts it on the
Oh,
ground.
fumble.
The
Hey, Antoine picks it up.
scoop up the fumble.
All right. It all works out in the end, baby. Oh no, that's not good. D'Angelo Hall's out. Hopefully not
You
for
need
too
to
long.
play it a little safe here. Run the ball
Well, that's an interesting series of events. We throw a pick because pressure almost got to us off our back foot. D'Angelo Hall was able to catch up, but then we were able to force the fumble, and
Down by 3. He's brought down behind the line for a short.
you know, that's the result we were looking for. Just got there in a bit of an unorthodox fashion.
But that strategy
Of course, we
didn't
get
work
stopped
here.
on first down,
Update
though.
you on the injury situation. They're saying it's a minor pain in his arm, and he might be able to get back into the game. With the
Opening
pass,
the flat, Johnny Lee Higgins. Ooh, try to hit him with a spin move, but still,
at the 13-yard line.
a 7-yard gain
One more
through the air.
to pick up the first down, John.
Yeah, but still a great
Been
game.
probably my
Pick up
second favorite
yardage
receiver
like
this
that
year.
after
I
making a
like
catch.
Randall L over
Then
the
your
top.
offense is doing something right.
The last time
Johnny
they were
Lee
down,
Higgins,
they
man, he's
scored
been
a
a
touchdown.
been
Little
player.
misdirection, big opening. Short is there on the
Got
stop
down to about
at the
5.5.
5-yard line.
Dominic Rhodes
Smell
on
the
third
end zone
down.
and get the ball in there.
They need 5 yards.
Putting us
for
in
a
primo
touchdown.
position to hopefully punch it in here.
We gonna take it.
Keep the throttle down. Rhodes, the lone back with a counterplay.
Oh, come on. You got to
Is there
gotta hand the ball off a little bit quicker and get to the
8-yard
outside.
line.
Your guys can smell the end zone. Give it
Don't
to
like
your
a run in
back
here.
and
I think they're
finish
going
this
to
drive off.
snuff it out quite effectively. I do like Antoine on the slant thing.
Dropping back. Throwing.
Or Miller. He's in the end zone. Zach Miller with a touchdown. There we
This
go.
is an option
There
route.
we go, Russell.
Receiver's route depends on the defense.
Fire that in there, kid.
But the quarterback has
I'm
to
the
say
Pro
the
Bowler
same
this year.
thing to make it work.
Third Pro Bowler,
They're
but still,
both on
he's
the
in.
same
He's in the Pro
page,
Bowl.
And they get a touchdown.
It's a nice, efficient drive, I got to say. Outside of that turnover play, but we won't mention that, right? We'll just call it a long
They
completion.
begin in the red zone and wind up punching it in for a touchdown.
It's a must to score
Oakland
touchdowns
is
when you
lined
get
up for
field
the
position
kickoff.
like that.
Taylor back to return.
Sends it sailing.
I'm trying to kick it a little closer to the sideline, see if we can
This one
entice
is
him to bring it
taken by
out.
Taylor. They're just about ready to get this drive started after being
got
forced
really
to
good
punt
kick
on their
coverage.
last possession.
Punts and
Ball on their
kickoffs.
own 20.
At the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're talking about bringing. I can do it, baby.
Gets the toss to the right. Number 21 comes
I
up to
over
make the
pursued. He was
play.
able to cut back inside. Should have
27-yard line.
stayed
That's
home.
another good run.
Forced him outside. We
Really
had
having
Huff.
their way with this defensive
And maybe
front
Osman would have been over there too.
Goes back into the game after
But
being
I was trying to make a
injured
play. You
earlier.
know, can you blame me?
Number 32.
You can, for sure.
Looking
You probably
upfield.
should.
Huff is there for the tackle at the 36.
And they get whatever they want.
Get them a
Past few
fresh set of
times on the
downs.
ground.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him.
Did get one stop early last drive, but outside of that, it seems like they'll be getting 6 yards of carry. At least.
Cooper comes up
Still.
to make the play at the 44-yard line. I like how this big guy can run with the football.
Yeah, and this fullback
Got to get
can
one
do
stop,
more than
force
just
a
that
third
one
down.
block.
Hopefully our pressure
Give him
can
the
get
ball
home.
and watch him rumble.
Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Number 32, the lone back with the pass and the catch.
Come on, guys.
Sat is
Oh,
there
Sat
for
making
the
the tackle.
at
Doesn't
the
make any sense.
49. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. First and 10.
Textbook.
Come on.
Third down.
Watch each other back.
First down.
Hand it off to the fullback. Williams
Hey, you know what? You
there on
give it to the
the
fullback.
sideline.
I'd rather you give it to the
49-yard
fullback
line.
than
Good play
have
by
it
the
in
linebacker.
Vic's hands or have it in your
Stop
running
the
back
play
hands.
for no gain.
I like Ovi
That
McGill.
comes from
Don't get me
watching a
wrong.
lot of film and knowing the tendencies
He's got a
of
cool
the
name
opponent.
and all
was a
that.
heck of a play.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Give it to the halfback.
That's
Going to
Sam.
spot this
Sam
one
Williams.
At the 45. He found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Gain of 4.
I mean, we're in man coverage and Finneran is open,
At the
like,
34-yard
with
line.
nobody within 10 yards of him. I don't know what
John that'll move the
Clark is doing out
He's
there.
one of the keys to their success when they're moving the
Can't really
ball
chalk it
through
up
the
to him
air.
being a rookie. I mean, this is game 16, man. Got to get those type of experience out. Hey, what a tackle by Ty Johnson.
The 34.
Laying on the ground. He's able to be in the right position to bring him down from, I guess you'd say, underneath, maybe? I'm
Tightening
not
up
sure.
the coverage along the outside. The defense making some adjustments. Tucks it away. Howard
There you go,
is
Tom
there
Soward.
for the
Another
tackle
nice
at
play.
the 33.
Force him
I'll tell you,
into
if
a
you wanna run
long
outside
third
the
down.
tackles, you have to seal off the inside.
That's
and
2 minute
kick out
warning.
the outside to have some kind of hole to run through.
Go defense. Go defense.
Ball on the 33-yard line. This is the 10th play of this drive. 2 minutes left in the quarter. Throws it.
Oh, thank
This
goodness.
pass is incomplete. Atlanta comes out short
Man, they're
on
on
third down.
33 and they're punting. This is I think he had
This punt will be his
13
third.
yards, right? I mean, this isn't even a 50-yard field goal. Their kicker must be awful. Punter has a good
So
punt,
punt
but the
goes
punter hasn't
out
been
of
much better,
bounds. Inside their own
if we're
40.
being honest. But I'll,
Get some slack going.
guess I'll take it.
Atlanta lines up in a 4-3 with the carry. Fakes the handoff.
Deep comeback to
It's
Randall.
pass off.
Ooh, threw it
Incomplete pass.
0.2 of a second too quick. He's going to pick up 15 yards in the deep comeback. It's my favorite route with these guys, man. No, you're not running right into the teeth of the defense. I ain't crazy.
They're coming with the blitz.
Go nice underneath. Antoine breaks the tackle, gets upfield.
Malloy comes up to make the
That's
play.
15-yard gain. 15-yard gainer there, eh?
Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll go from the shotgun. Dropping back to pass on first down.
Higgins is wide open.
Grabs the off-target pass.
Oh, couldn't
He's
quite
there on the
break
stop
past
at
number
the
30.
48-yard line.
He goes down too. They've had a couple injuries in their defensive backfield, I think.
By running out of bounds.
Looks like D'Angelo Williams is the back end.
Russell starts out of the shotgun. Throws on the run. Keith Brown picks it off.
And we throw a pick. Just when things were going well, we throw another pick.
To the 48.
Tunnel vision on
They're
Zach Miller,
just
even
throw
though
it
I
and do
didn't
their
feel
best to
comfortable
move
with
into
that.
scoring range since they don't want to go into the score
Man,
the way
those
it
turnovers,
is.
man. Really got to clean that up next
The
season.
Raiders come out in a nickel package. Crumpler, the motion man.
It's on. Lucky.
Pass play here on first down with the pass. Number
Now knock
21
that down,
is there
Huff.
for the tackle.
Can't be going for the big hit like I did on
One
accident.
defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Keep the throttle down. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Gets rid of it.
Oh, no. Tackle him, tackle him, tackle him.
Spot this one at the 3. So that tackle
Seemed like he was going to pick that off.
What
Went for
they're
the
doing
gamble
here is
play.
keeping
Don't
the
blame him.
defense from huddling up.
Don't blame
Keeps
him,
the
but
same defense on the field.
The Falcons call a timeout.
they're going to go for the gamble.
They have one timeout left. Parrish goes back
I
into
don't
the
know.
game after being injured earlier.
Big play defense. I mean, you know, I'm not going to criticize him too much last game of the season, but I'd love to see him knock that down instead.
Can he get there? They'll go with a play fake. Throwing. He hits his receiver.
Almost got Vic.
Touchdown,
Couldn't
Falcons.
quite get home in time. I bit just a half a second. I bit on that run play. If I would have gone fully committed to Vic, I think I would have got him in the backfield for a sack. But another turnover sets up some more points for their
The
offense,
extra point attempt is good.
Big players
as
make
has
big
been the
plays,
case
and
this
that scores
season.
touchdowns. Give some credit to the
Multiple
linemen out
times.
there. They're the biggest guys on the field, and without them, no one gets into the end zone.
From the 3-yard line.
Looks like we got some good blocking up front. Couldn't quite get by number 19, but still, I will take that for sure. Out to the 34. We got Russell in the backfield. Yeah. Not the backfield, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but just going to throw this one away. Didn't like anybody downfield.
Receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. Ball on their own 34.
Good protection. More of a coverage thing on that play, I think.
Drops back with the pass, and he makes the grab.
Not my favorite
At the 36.
little pitching catch there.
You need to keep it stopped as much as possible.
Could just run this into the halftime, but I want to try to get points here.
Gets the pass off. He hits his
He
receiver.
didn't.
The Falcons call a timeout. They have none remaining.
We should still be able to flip the field. I was hoping we could, I don't know, throw it to Antoine and see if he can break one tackle. Didn't happen.
This will be his second punt so far tonight.
Still, you'd think they're not going to have too much of an
He
opportunity
signals for a
to
fair catch.
Fair catch made.
score a touchdown here. Yeah, you never know. You don't want to jinx anything, but
Deep in
it'll
their own
be
territory.
quite difficult,
Start
I
the
would think.
drive at the 11-yard line.
I think they might just run it out. That's what I'm hoping for.
Number 32 is the deep back.
Does seem like that's what they're going to do. Just take it into halftime.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the
And
defense
we get the ball
on.
back, you know.
Second and 8.
We have a limited turnovers in the second half. Hopefully we can have a comeback victory.
They'll go from the I formation.
Go into the offseason.
Vic sends a man
Some
in
positive momentum. Retool, grab some talent.
motion. The first 2 quarters of play.
Before that,
Score is
let's finish this game. Let's take a quick look at some of the stats. Outside of those picks, I mean, he's doing well, but the picks are part of the game. They haven't thrown the ball too much, but when they have, Vic's been very efficient. For sure. Norwood had one big run outside of that, not too much. Got to get the ball on the ground a little bit more, I think, in the second half. I say that every time, but it doesn't make it any less true. Does anyone have a sack this game? Howard and Rod Coleman does, huh? And then 3 picks, of course. Let's get right back into it.
as we take a look at his
Some
success
points
returning
here
kicks.
on
Get ready for the kickoff.
opening
Number 9,
drive,
looks
if we
like
can.
he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Would be fantastic.
This one is taken by Higgins.
Not the best blocking I've ever seen in my life.
He's trying to take the lead on this drive as they take over. Ball on their own 20.
At the 20-yard line.
I do love the post, man. We gotta. Our goal is to hit right where the back
Long
is sitting.
setback. Stepping up with the pass.
PI, sir. PI.
Higgins was his intended target. Parrish was there on the
I
cover.
didn't like any throws there. Probably should have tucked that and ran or something. Instead, I decided to throw a risky ball for some reason.
With a 4-man front. On misdirection.
And go Rhodes. What a spin move. Gets upfield. It's 5 yards on the ground. Gets us very manageable. 3rd and medium.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Be looking for Zach Miller.
Nice job so far on 3rd down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. Throws it.
Or Antoine to the outside.
D'Angelo Hall.
It's by D'Angelo Hall for another 5 yards.
On the stat sheet. Ball on their own 34.
Love that quick hitter.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
It's got to be his specialty in the NFL, I think. Not a burner over the top, but
They'll go from the shotgun. Pass play here on 1st down.
Randall L with the
Hits his target.
quick
Short
read
comes up to
slants.
make the play. At
This
the
is what we need.
45.
This is what we need. We haven't been able to do
1st and
this too much this season.
5-yard line.
You know, 1-step drop throw, 3-step drop throw.
10. Atlanta comes out in their nickel package. Nice play fake. with the throw, and he slips out of bounds.
I'll take it.
at
I'll
the
take it.
47.
Nice 8-yard
Try to
gain.
catch the defense snapping. Fake the
Nice little
run
8-yard
and
gain.
look to send it deep.
Like the speedy back. I like the speedy back for sure.
They give it to the halfback.
No, they don't.
They'll go with a play fake. Gets rid of it.
I hit the wrong shoulder button because
It'll
Johnny
be
Lee
third
Higgins
down if
was
we
open
fail to
for the
complete a
touchdown.
short attempt.
I thought he was LB. He was definitely RB. If we would have been able to hit him, we would have 6 points by now. Fortunately,
The offense
I
has
screwed
been
up.
stepping it up on third down all day.
Nice play fake.
Antoine, he's wide open. It looks like one of those Patrick Mahomes Tyreek Hill plays. He throws it 30 yards back across the middle, but Antoine runs into the dead space in the zone, and we pick up the first down. That's not too many guys in the NFL that can do that in video games or especially in real life.
This one will be spotted at the 20-yard line.
But it's been a heck of a drive here. This is what we like to see. I like how we've came out today. Just cap it off with the touchdown here.
Drops back. Gets the pass off.
Oh, Antoine, hold on to the ball, kid. Come on.
Incomplete.
Nothing special here. Just get a first down.
10th play of this drive.
3rd and 2.
Hold on to that ball, kid. Should have hit him half a second earlier.
They've done very well on third down to this point. On the carry. Brooking comes
Couldn't
up to
quite
make
pick up the
a
first
play.
down. You know we're going for it. 4th and 2.
19-yard line. The offense stalls, but they do have a chance to put 3 points on the board.
4th and 2. Last game of the season. We got to be a little bit risky, don't we? Got to give the fans what they want to see.
I thought we'd see the field goal unit here, but they're going to go for it. And he's brought down.
Antoine has nobody within 30 yards of him, man. Oh,
Supposed to do on fourth down.
I was hitting the button as soon as I
At least throw it up
came
there
out of
and
that
give your
break.
guy a shot. A sack
Just
is
not quite
definitely
enough time.
not what you're looking for here.
Play action. He can't run play action. I try it, but he just can't do it. An extra half second to block, and it's just untenable, I guess. Huh?
Burgess is there on the stop at the 27.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Ball on their own 27.
27-yard line.
Number 32, the lone back. With the throw, almost intercepted.
Gotta pick that off now.
Was the one
Come
they
on.
were trying to
You
get
gotta
the
pick
ball
that
to.
off.
The intended receiver on the play. 3rd and 9.
It's the worst place to hit somebody, right? Right in the hands, right in the chest. Toughest catch she'll ever see.
Drops back. Pressure gets the pass off.
Nice pressure by the D-line.
Incomplete pass.
I'll
Derek
tell you, the
Burgess
defense made a great
forced
plan
3 and
right
out.
there.
Should get the ball back with decent field position because Michael Cannon has been abhorrent.
Very solid
so
defensive
far,
effort
anyhow.
to force the 3 and out.
See if Thomas Howard can get home, get a block. Nope. Yeah, again, not a
This
great
one
punt.
goes out of
Not a great punt.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to
I'll
use
take it.
misdirection
I'll take
and
it.
play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
Man, he loves calling for the play action,
The
doesn't he?
Falcons come out in a 4-3. He gets the carry with the throw. Sanders
Beautiful
is there
play.
on the stop.
Antoine
At the
Randall picks up a
41.
nice
It's
13
1st and 10.
yards on the deep comeback to the far side of the field.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Let's go now. So we gonna take it.
The Falcons line up in a 4-3. Fakes the handoff. And
Antoine,
his pass
a
is
little
complete.
short crosser,
Comes
picks up
to make
about
the
4
play.
yards, maybe 5
At the
yards, 4.5.
37-yard line.
Tell your line to
On the
protect
play.
here. Tell your
Second
line to
and
protect
to
every
every
play.
Ball
Not
on the
just
here.
here.
You
37-yard
need to get some time back there and let someone
I
get
think
open.
Higgins
The
might be
Falcons
open on
with
this
a
play.
4-man front, looking to run it here. Throws on the move. It's broken up.
Nope.
He
You got to
needs
run
do
to
a
the
better
short
job
pylon
putting
there,
the pass
kid.
in a spot
The
where
intended
only his
receiver
guy
on
can
the
get it.
play.
Those
3rd
tip
and
passes
6.
can turn into interceptions
Ball on
pretty
the
easily.
37-yard
Higgins.
line.
I do
was the
love the
intended
crosser here.
receiver
I
on
think
that
Higgins
play.
might be
Pass
open
from
again.
the shotgun.
Not, but we're going to run up the field.
A lot of running room, and
Take a
there
nice
he
first
goes.
down, Jamarcus
And he
Russell.
slides down to
Once
avoid
again,
the
doing
hit.
it with his
Use all of the
legs.
field when passing.
Underrated
Make
weapon
sure
we've
the
had
defense
on
can't
offense
just
these
sit
past
there
couple
on
of
any
years.
particular route.
He gets the carry. They'll go with a play fake, throwing
Did
on
not
the
see
run.
the linebacker.
Receiver has it.
Let Randall out.
Comes up
Able
to
to
make
spin him
the
out
play.
and
At the 11.
put that ball right over the linebacker's heads. Got a little bit lucky, but I will take some luck. Pick up the first down.
The Falcons come out in a nickel package. Pass play here on first
Antoine
down.
sitting down in the row. Oh, down to the 2-yard line.
There for the tackle at the 2.
Okay.
Say we try to
Pass this one in.
punch this ball in on the ground, huh? What do you say?
On the 2-yard line.
Watch out.
Alternatively,
Black 64. Black 64.
mess with the defense a little bit.
Give it to the half.
Rhodes, he's in, untouched, touchdown Raiders.
Now this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center
Pre-snap
guard
reads
and keep
paid off for
pushing
us.
and pushing
We
until
shifted
they're
into a
putting up
pass.
6
They
points
were
on the
forced
board.
to adjust, and then we adjusted after their adjustment, and we get touchdowns. That was an excellent drive. Haven't had too many of those this season. We gotta do that going forward.
The point after is good, and they're able to get into the end zone, and that gives them the lead now.
That was a great effort by everyone, especially
Oakland
the
is
offensive
lined
line.
up for the
They
kickoff.
pulled together to get the
Back
ball
to
in the
return.
end zone.
I'm telling you, man, doing this thing where I'm not immediately scrambling.
This one is fielded by Hall. The defense
Quarterback,
forced a punt the
it's
last
been,
time after 3 plays.
Been a positive change.
First and
Letting
10.
him go through his natural step back,
20-yard line. First and 10.
and then adjusting after that. I'm able to hit some of
The
these
Raiders come out in a
quick
nickel
hitches
package.
and slants and stuff like that.
Watch that screen. Let's go.
Just force the habit I've had.
Go make a play.
Hand it off to the back.
Oh, Tyler Brayton, you got juked out of your shoes.
Lawrence Sapp stopped him for his 3rd tackle so far. Number 32 with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Ball on their own
Ball
25.
on the 25-yard line.
Set. Let's go, D. Let's go. From the start. From the start. Hey. 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 Ain't no thing. Hey.
Tosses it left. Howard comes up to make the play.
Have a hold.
At the
Yes, sir.
28.
Yes, sir. Back him
Ball
up.
does go against the offense, so they'll get pushed back 10 yards.
Some of these guys wear jerseys 2 sizes too small,
Ball on
or
the
they tape them to their
16-yard line.
pads to prevent that kind of thing.
Number 32, the lone setback. Vick with a man in motion. Gets the pass off. Complete to the wide
Come on,
receiver.
Perry.
Is there for the
Nice
tackle.
play on the ball, man.
Powerful arms brings them a first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about
Ball
putting
on
some
the
heat on your throws.
38-yard line.
This guy really let it go.
Watch your eyes.
Number 32, the lone setback.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. Let's run, man.
Draw.
Brayton is there on the stop
Norwood
at the
on the
42.
carry.
Number 32
Gain of
rumbles
4
forward for a
on the
gain of
play.
4. Second and 6.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
There we go, D. Danny. Stay posting up. Set. Play football. Let's go. No, one.
Dropping back with the throw. Short pass completed to the
Oh,
wide receiver.
what a big hit by
21
Nabi
is
Asma.
there for the tackle at the 46-yard line.
Let's hope we can stop him here on 3rd down, force the punt. Would love to go into the 4th quarter with a lead. Not to say that we couldn't if we don't force the punt, but
to help with the short yardage situation. Crumpler goes in motion.
draw.
Morrison tackles him, but not before the first down is reached.
Serve Morrison in the run game once again.
For a first down.
He didn't
My
get a huge
guess
chunk of
is that we
yards,
will
but
go
he
into the
got
4th
past the
quarter,
marker.
so it's been a good,
That'll bring
tightly
up a
contested
fresh
game
set of
here.
downs.
Somehow we're still,
Play, and the score is
somehow, but
21-17. Raiders.
we are,
And we'll start the fourth
leading
quarter.
at this juncture in the game, despite having
Ball right
3
around
interceptions and a fumble.
49-yard line.
Although really we only had 3 turnovers because that interception fumble on their end, we got the ball right back. This just goes to show, man. We're,
They're coming
despite
with
losing the
blitz.
turnover
With the
battle
pass,
by
he
fairly
finds his
decent
man.
margin,
Huff comes up to make
still
the
got a heck of a
play.
lot of talent on our
At the
team, so we
38.
can clean those issues up, man. We can make some noise, I think.
All right. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Deuce it. Defense, get ready.
They'll pass on first down. Gets the pass off.
There we go, Clark with the interception. That's what you like to see.
Interception. He just should have tucked it away.
That's what you like to see. The rookie coming up with a big
You see
time
the lane
pick.
open, just accelerate right through
Ball
it.
on the 31-yard
Puts us in
The Falcons
pretty,
come out on
I'd say
a
decent
4-3.
field position, but
Hand it off.
takes away their great field position. Come on, Zach. Zach Miller, such a bad blocker.
The 34.
Shouldn't have been able to pick up the safety in the second level, man. We could have busted that one for, I mean, who knows? It could still be running. It's not lazy here, though. He's here to catch passes. I'll acknowledge. Going to go into the flat. Justin Griffith. First down?
That ball was thrown
First
so
down.
hard, the defense never had a chance to make a play. In fact, I doubt they even saw it after it left his hand.
Nobody's covering King here, I don't think.
Gets the call. Fakes the hand.
Let's go deep comeback.
Incomplete. A little bit long, overthrowing the receiver.
Indeed, it was a little bit long, and
One thing you
indeed,
never want to do is look at
I
the
guess
rush.
that's an overthrow,
You wanna
right?
keep your eyes downfield.
Hate this
Start
look.
looking
They
at
got
the
linebackers
rush,
shoved
and you can
inside
never
the
be
A
effective.
gap. Quick hitter to Higgins. Picked up a first down, no problem. The safety was 25 yards off the line of scrimmage. Higgins had a free release. I mean, that's a first down every time.
Ball on the 47
Every
yard
time.
The Falcons with a 4-man front on the carry. Closing in.
Oh my goodness, what a play by Anderson. Holy cow. That's face mask, first of all. That's a defensive lineman jumping like 2 feet in the air, it seems like. Picked that one off.
And it cost him.
With his helmet
2 feet in
on
the air, that's not that
sideways
impressive.
like
3
that,
feet in
I
the
bet
air.
he
How
thought
about?
his whole head had just been readjusted on his neck.
I mean, my goodness, what a play. Credit where credit's due, you know. He backed off. Try to throw to Answine, who's going to be open, I think. Man, he's up there, though. I think that would have been a pretty easy. Maybe not. Maybe Hall would have broken on that. But either way, we give the ball right back to him, like we've done all year.
Williams is there on the stop at the 19.
Got a good defense, good offense, great special teams, and yet we're not going to make the playoffs because of the turnovers. Always with the turnovers.
They'll try to do the same thing they did their last time down here. Get into the end zone. Gets the pass off. The wide receiver has it. Number 21.
Come on, guys, he's double covered, and you're letting him catch the ball. What are we doing?
It's third down now. To convert, they have to get it to the 13. Oakland presses its secondary up to be better prepared to stop the run. The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third
Man, I
down
had
so
everybody
far.
up. Oh, it's a hold. It's a hold.
At the
Sir.
9. He wraps him
Back him up,
now.
third and long.
Forward tackle.
Back him up, third and
Number
long.
63. He's going to be flagged for holding on that play.
If the defensive guys
Going
get a good
5
jump,
wide.
sometimes
Interesting. I
the
have
only
not
thing
done
you
that
can
so
do
far
to
this
protect
game.
the quarterback is grab hold of somebody's jersey. This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
With the pass, right on target.
Fourth down. All right, he came back.
Jenkins was stopped just short of
I
the first
thought they were
down.
going to challenge. I thought that was a first down.
Thought he might challenge this one, and sure enough, it'll be reviewed.
The call in the field is questionable. They might decide that they made an incorrect call.
Really depends
and
on where they
reverse it.
spot it.
John, they're trying to determine exactly where they'll spot the ball.
I'll tell you what, unless they're seeing something that we're not seeing, I don't think they're going to overturn this one.
It was determined that the ball was improperly spotted. The ball will be respotted and the resulting down and distance applied.
And that challenge was a good decision as the call is overturned.
Well,
Not the
sometimes
most surprising thing in the
official sees
world.
what you see, and sometimes he sees
Met him
something
right
else.
when he caught it, and he was
This time,
basically at
everyone
12,
could see
which
the
I
call
guess
had to
was
be
the
changed.
first down marker. So it's a good challenge by them. Fortunately for us, they are in primo position
Johnson is
to
there on the stop at the 13.
punch it in.
Nothing
But
really
after that
gets
play,
on
I
John's
don't know.
linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure
Hold him to a
tackler.
field goal, that'd be
He'll move up
excellent,
and play physically
obviously.
at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
Oh, Osman with the user pick. Let's go. Another turnover in this game. Gives us the ball right back down here. Backed up. It's our second turnover down on this side of the
It
field.
was over.
Atlanta lines up in a 4-3. They'll go with a play fake. Under pressure, on the run. Dumps this
That
one
probably
off
could have been
the
pick
right.
6 by D'Angelo Hall. Luckily, he did not make a break for the ball, and
Second down,
we picked up 8 yards on the interesting looking little pitch and catch. And I got linebackers just popped in those gaps, man. Have a tough time thinking that we're going to be able to throw this ball.
looking to run it
Run this
here.
ball, rather.
Great fake. Pressure coming. He gets there and closes him
Zach
down.
Miller was wide open. I was trying.
Bursts through and gets the sack.
He's always had the uncanny ability to have success in the blitz, especially when the
Believe
other
me, I
team
was
least
trying.
expects it.
Bush, the lone setback. Throws on the run. Complete to the wide receiver. Flags are down, and this one
What?
appears to be
Come
on
on,
offense.
Sims.
On the offense.
Of course, we can't block the ball and get a holding
The rule on
penalty
the
in the
hold
end
is
zone
you can't
for
let
a
your
safety.
hands go to the outside of the body.
Yikes.
If your hands do move outside, then you have to move them back in as soon as you can, or you'll get called for holding.
All right, Perry.
From the 20-yard line.
Go light him up. Oh, you hit him, but you get him
This is just the
tackling.
kind of situation they were hoping for. Now all they need to do is put together a last-minute drive.
For the safety,
They're gonna
they
come away
are
with a
in
win.
great
And now it's
field
up to the
position.
defense to shut them down.
Defensive adjustment. Number 32, the lone back.
Force another turnover here, defense.
Hands it off to the back.
And it's going to be face mask?
Morrison is
No, we're
there
not.
for the tackle at the 38.
Try to go for the strip, not going to lie. Probably should have been flagged for the face mask, but they didn't catch me. I'll take it. I'll take it for sure.
Don't stop that motor.
Pressure.
Oh, Ty Johnson lights him up
This guy's so
from
smart.
behind.
He was able to get that pass away.
You know, I think that might have been a fumble, but I'm calling it incomplete. There, he got lucky there.
So we gonna take it.
Yeah, untouched off the edge, though, man.
Then back in the shotgun. Crumpler goes
He's a
in
beast.
motion.
Go, let's go. Deuce it. Here we go.
Steps
Oh,
up
get there,
with
get there.
the pass. Picked off.
Perry
It's
with
intercepted.
another interception. He's down the left sideline. Vic chasing. Oh, is that Vic? Who's that? Who's number 12? I don't know who number 12 was. One of the receivers chases him down, but we get another interception. Man, this game's been the battle of the turnovers. It's probably going to come right down to it, isn't it?
Pass play here on first down. Gets rid of
Randall Lowe with the hitch.
it, and it's complete.
Nice pitch and catch for the first yard. I see you, Higgins, pancaking that.
19-yard line.
Pancaking that linebacker. Probably a flag, but yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Not today.
The Falcons with a four-man front, looking to run it here.
Let's put this one away, huh? Miller to the corner. He's got it down at the 1 yard line. Zach Miller. Another big grab in this game.
Almost on the goal line. Less
Touchdown
than a
here
yard
would
away.
pretty much put this game away, you'd think. They're probably going to sack me on
They'll
this play,
go
aren't
from
they?
the I formation. Can he get there? Fakes the handoff.
You should have been going 99 yards. I did not see D'Angelo Hall sitting down.
Get a guy wide open.
Ball on the 1 yard line.
Should have been burned. Once again, we were not.
Looking for the goal line. Closing in. Coleman is there.
I knew I should have audibled out of that, man. Knew I should have audibled.
Keep this to the inside. You just need to run that clock down.
Classic, classic, classic.
Third and goal. At the 8.
Come on, we got to get this touchdown here. Malcolm Floyd out of the inside slot.
They'll go from the shotgun.
Set the corner on the blitz. Floyd catches it, and it's a touchdown. Let's go,
This is a
Malcolm
good
Floyd.
play by the offense in the
He's
red
had some
zone.
big
The
games.
wide receiver
Big
is going
catches.
to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown.
Love to see it. Let's see. We're up by 8. Kick the extra point. Doing the math in my head. Put this game essentially out of reach now, I think. Man, sloppy all around. It is what it is.
The extra point attempt is good. They get the touchdown and extend their lead to 9 points. Sebastian Janikowski comes in to
Oakland
kick
is
off.
lined up for the kickoff. Hall back to return.
This one is taken by Hall.
Another hold. There's been more special teams penalties this game than I think
On the
in
receiving
the
team,
entire
number
season.
93.
That's what it seems like anyways.
Warning coming up.
At the 10-yard line.
I think they've had 2 holds and we've had at least 1, maybe 2. I think I've seen more than like 10 this entire season. Half of them in this game.
So we gonna take it.
Going to the air on first down.
Oh, got some pressure. Algie Crumpler makes a heck of a catch.
To make the play.
Credit
At
where
the
credit's
30-yard
due.
line.
I would have loved to knock that one down, but a heck of a catch nonetheless. It's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. They're, I want to say they're in desperation mode at this
2
point, but
minutes to go.
it would need some kind of miracle for them to come back
Don't stop that
this,
motor.
at this point.
What's the hard count?
Again, you never say never. You never know what could happen.
Get it started.
2-score game with 2 minutes left.
Pass play here on first down. With the pass.
Oh, come on. I wanted to pick that off. I
Choice
read
here,
it
Johnny,
perfectly.
just have to keep throwing.
I read it perfectly. I knew he was going to throw it to the flat as soon as the running back ran out there. Thought it was in the spot for the interception.
Deep throw.
Asamoah with the knockdown. What a
That's
beast.
just the kind of play they've come to
Pro Bowl
expect from him.
cornerback.
He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to.
245.
Third and 10.
Cover 3.
Ball
That's what I
on the
wanted.
30-yard line.
Fly alert! Fly alert!
2 more stops here, defense. Run this clock out and
Nickel package.
take a 9-7 season.
Big time lick. Howard picks up the sack.
Calling that a
That's
sack. I
just
mean,
what this
it's more of a
defense
run
wants. They
than
do a good
anything.
job
But
of setting the pace and making
take
the
those stats,
offense
baby.
adjust to what they're doing out there.
So he gets himself another sack right there. Gets the pass off.
yeah, there's a knockdown.
Knocks it away.
That's what you like to see. That's what you like to see.
9-yard line. First and
So they
10.
still have 3 timeouts, so the game's not quite over yet.
Atlanta goes with a four-man front on the call.
There's a
Anderson
hold, I'm
is there
guessing.
for the tackle.
Saw that
At
flag
the
like Sims,
26
man.
yard line, it appears they've gotten someone for holding.
He's probably
called
gone,
for
man.
holding.
He's got to be
Holding happens
gone,
on
right?
almost every play. It just
He's
depends
just
on whether the
not.
official
This game
sees it
especially,
and
he's just
decides
been
to call it.
terrible.
Only one man in the back.
And the
Tucks it
hold
away.
leading to the safety.
Fakes the handoff. Throwing with the adjustment. Hall
Risky
is
play
there
now. I
on
thought about
stop
it. Going for the
at
pass right there.
28. He picks
I
up
wanted
4
another
yardage
play
with
action.
that
I'm
completion.
gonna go for the kill
Now
shot.
has
You know what? I agree
almost
with him.
thrown for 300
Screw this
yards.
conservative crap. Let's go for the
Atlanta goes with a four-man front.
let's go for the killer. Randall L. Oh, he's a beast, man.
Brooking is there for the tackle. At the
They want us to
13-yard
score a
line.
touchdown. They want us to run up the score. I can't say I disagree with him.
Atlanta comes out in their nickel package. Great fake. Picked off.
Nope, we throw a
It's
pick.
intercepted.
Like an idiot. Still.
Russell has that one picked off.
The ball and the defender and the
I
receiver
should've just ran the ball
all
out.
got there at the same time.
I got greedy. But they wanted me to get
The
greedy.
Raiders
I can't do
come out
anything
in the
about
nickel
it.
package.
Watch your eyes.
Sims, man, Sims got to go. He's not, you know, left tackle. Left tackle for sure. Number 1 need, I think. We got a rookie. We can see him improve a little bit, maybe. He could be our starter. All right, the interior of our line next.
Defense, get ready.
Probably the center is what we're looking for. Although we signed the Charles Bentley, I thought. But either the left or the right guard.
That's right. You got to have composure in these
After that,
situations.
we'll cover all that. We don't need to get into off-season stuff yet. We'll do that in
Most
our
importantly,
off-season
you have to keep the chains
episode.
Dropping back.
Again, I might try streaming that one, like on Twitch or
With a
something.
catch. The 20. The 10. Off and running.
All right,
Touchdown,
well,
Falcons.
that's
When you
not
get
good.
this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making
Now we're in a
big
bit of a
play.
risk.
Watch it here as everyone takes
Got
care
a
of
little
their
bit ahead of
side.
myself.
Passes thrown
Believe me,
from the
I am
receiver
not trying to
can make
tank
the
for an
best
8-8
play on the
record to
ball.
get a better draft
And
pick.
it's
I want to win this game.
The point after is good. The Falcons find themselves right back in this one.
Now it's up to the defense to hold them.
They have to get the ball back quickly. So
All right, hands team.
Kick. Here it is.
Thank you very much, Michael Bush.
Covers it.
Thank you very much. Should not try to hit to go for the highlights. What am I thinking?
You should probably play it safe, just down
Either way, you know, we'll take the victory at the end of the year. Again, finishing with a 9-7 record. Can't complain. You know, second-year quarterback, second-year head coach.
They have none left.
It's pretty
You don't
good.
want to take any chances in this situation. Just take a knee and let the clock run out.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. Hey, let's go. One.
Pretty good. Need to add on some talent with the first-round pick.
Just go ahead and take a knee
Need
here.
to definitely upgrade our offensive line. Again, that's what we're going for early and often this offseason. Free agency, you know, draft-wise. Could definitely use
Come on. Keep it up.
true number 1 running back. I mean, I like Rhodes, I like Bush, I like Bennett, but none of those guys are really, you know, okay, let's give them the ball 70% of the time.
By the quarterback.
I don't think you have a choice. Punt the ball.
So that would be a luxury pick for sure. I mean, we can roll with the 3-back rotation. It's not going to kill
Defense
us.
did a great job on that series.
But if
pushing
we can
them
find
back.
something, I mean, hey, you know, if the opportunity strikes us,
The
I would
final
not hate it
score
for sure.
is Oakland 28.
but really it's number 1 need is O-line, number 2 need is O-line, number 3 lead is
This
O-line.
game is presented by the
Gotta
authority
protect
of the
our young
National
quarterback.
Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the express written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.
Good night, Al. So you can just close your eyes at those 5 picks because we'll just pretend they didn't happen, right? I got to clean that up next year for sure. Again, it all starts with the O-line. Need to run the ball a little bit better. Again, O-line. Antoine had a nice big game. Bookending his outstanding rookie season for sure. Had a big game against the Patriots to open the season. I do remember that. Had some kind of lulls towards the middle end of the season, but picked it up these past few games. Randall and Higgins. I mean, it's a good top 3. I think Antoine could be that guy, the number 1 guy. Again, not a burner, but good speed on the outside with Randall and Higgins. So, good number 2 and a good slot receiver. If we had a true blue number 1, I would be over the moon. We'll hope that Antoine develops into that. Blaylock's been okay. No, wait, not Blaylock. Who am I thinking of? Not Petiti, not Newberry. Forney, I haven't noticed too much. No, who's my other lineman? I don't even know my lineman. Carlisle. Carlisle's been okay, I think. I think he's probably been our best offensive lineman. I like running behind him for sure. But man, left side of our offensive line, it's definitely got to get better if we are going to make some noise in the playoffs in the future. So, picks galore for everybody. Hey, we'll take the victory to end the season for sure. For sure. Score a touchdown every quarter. How about that? So let's sim through the rest of the season. We'll take a quick look at the end of the year stats. Again, I don't think I really have time to do a... Let's just see if we don't make the playoffs, just in case. Yeah, no, we do not. Man, 8-8 in the NFC. Let's take a look at who ended up getting into the playoffs. So that didn't really matter. Everybody won 10 games. So even if there was some tiebreaker scenarios, we had no shot. Yeah, we were even below the Bengals. But, 8th in the AFC. Winning record. I think we had the 2nd best offense in terms of points in the NFL. 3rd best. 4th best. But defense... how many points did we allow? 342 points. I mean, roughly in the middle. We got demolished by our division this season. Got to clean that up if we're going to make the playoffs next year. We really got to beat our division, man. Let's take a brief look at some of the statistics and awards and stuff like that. So Russell, way too many picks, obviously. That's got to get cleaned up. For sure, did not have nearly as many last year. 3,800 yards, 34 touchdowns. That's all well and good, but we got to get that completion percentage up. We got to get the number of picks down. We got to get those sacks down too. We only had a long of 54, really. I'm sorry we didn't have any 70 or 80 yard plays. We had one last year, right? Yeah, I had a 60 yard last year. Still. Running game, I mean, Rhodes was decent, 3.7. You probably want more, I would think, out of your number 1 back. Bush had some good games. We might go back to Bush next year. I mean, 4.3. Again, neither of these guys are like somebody want to turn and hand the ball up to 15, 20, 25 times a game. Russell had quite a number of good scrambles. Bennett was more of a receiving guy, at least for me. He had a couple decent runs here and there. Receiving, Anthony Antoine, of course, first round rookie. Not quite 1,000 yards, but 63 catches. It's pretty good. And, of course, 11 touchdowns. A lot of those were kind of front-loaded, but still, that's quite a number. Only 6 drops. I mean, it's not terrible. 10-1 in terms of catches for drops. And drops are pretty common in this game, so I'm not going to complain too much. Higgins was very good out of the slot. He was my safety valve. More so than like Miller or any of them. Antoine Randall had almost 16 yards to catch, so same number of receptions essentially, but about 140 more receiving yards. So I would love to see Antoine get 1,000, but didn't happen. Maybe it'll happen next year. He's pretty close. And get into some better rhythm. And then after that, Miller had some nice catches, but You can really see our top 4 receiving guys. Obviously, a few guys here contributed. Malcolm Floyd, I like him as a 4 receiver. I like a 6'5" guy come out on there. Griffith had quite a number of catches too. Blocking, that's too many sacks on the right side and the left side. So I want to figure out, anywhere we can upgrade, I'll be happy with. But can't go in to the season with. We'll try with Benton. He's 88 overall. Can't go into the offseason or into next season with a mediocre O-line like we did this season. Defensively, Kirk Morrison led the team in tackles. No surprise there. He's always a player in the run game. Ty Johnson, 17 TFLs, total beast. Gonna finish, I think, second in the Rookie of the Year voting for defensive players. Again, we'll take a look at that after I go through the rest of these. Kirk Morrison also had 9 TFLs. Thomas Howard and Derek Burgess, a lot of guys had TFLs. 3 guys with 10 plus sacks. Thomas Howard led our team, which is kind of surprising. I didn't notice him too much. I mean, if I'm using Ty Johnson, it makes sense that I'm not going to be locked into my guy on the other side of the defensive line, but it's a solid 1-2 in terms of rush linebackers in the 34 that we're running. Derek Burgess, 10 sacks and a 34. He plays more of the D end. He's not really a nose tackle or a defensive tackle. And Sapp, he had 8 sacks as well. I wouldn't be surprised if he retires. Still pretty good, but I would love a true blue nose tackle, I think. Ty Johnson with the most big hits. Interceptions, Osma had 8 and Clark had 6. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Obviously we had a ton more with Huff last season. Again, I was using him this year. He only had 1. I would like to see him get more, even if I'm not going to be using him in the future. But a pair of Pro Bowlers at the cornerback position. I know you see the catches allowed. Clark did give up quite a few. It's going to be expected. He's a rookie. But he is. I think he's a good complement to Osma on the right side. Yeah, he had 22 deflections. So what more can you ask, right? Pretty good number of forced fumbles too. I'd love to see a couple guys with a few more, but I guess I'm not going to complain. I guess. Do they have Jamarcus Russell? I know Jamarcus Russell forced a fumble. They do. Look at that. I remember that hit. That's a big hit, man. No blocks or safeties this year. Oh no, we did have a safety. I don't remember that at all. And then 2 defensive touchdowns, 2 pick sixes. Again, last year I think we had more than that for sure. Don't remember exactly how many. But yeah, and Cooper, he stepped in adequately. We want Schweigert back for the season though. I like having him. I'm more comfortable with him manning the free safety spot. Kicking, we didn't kick too many field goals. We were a pretty aggressive team. But perfect for Janikowski. Only had a few 50-yarders, but 52 touchbacks on 78 kickoffs. That's what more can you ask, right? Leckler, 46.5 on the average, 43.1 on the net. That's tremendous. Didn't punt too many times, only 56 times. Guessing that's on the lower end of the spectrum. Yeah, it's lowest among all qualified punters. So. And look at that, Todd Peterson. He's the guy with the fake punt. So, he's a beast of a punter. I wonder where he was in terms of net. Yeah, number 1 in net by a mile. So realistically, he should be the all-pro punter. I don't think he's the Pro Bowler though. I don't know who they give the Pro Bowler to. We'll look when we go through the teams in just a moment. Kick return, no touchdowns this year, which is kind of disappointing after Higgins had 4 last season. But still, a pretty decent average, 24.9. That's better than starting at the 20. Roughly in line with what it is in real life with the 25. And we did have a punt return touchdown. 9 yards pop. It's pretty good. Punt returning manually in this game is a little bit interesting because coverage is just so good whenever you're playing regular games. Plus all the shanks. It is what it is. Let's also run through the awards here, which are in league news. So it looks like Vince Young won the MVP for some reason. I mean, I guess kind of whatever. I don't know if I would have given it to him. Not too many standouts. Game does love running, as you can see. Multiple guys with 2,000 yards rushing. LT with the Offensive Player of the Year. I mean, he's a beast. I think that's the record, right? I can't remember what the actual record is in real life. Let's see who they gave it. Oh, he's also going to be AFC, obviously. Defensive Player of the Year is Brady James. I mean, that's good. 10 sacks, 4 picks, 3 forced fumbles. That's nothing special, though. Kind of surprised they gave it to him. I'm going to give it to the linebacker with 15 sacks. The middle linebacker, that is. D'Amico Ryans, 175 tackles. Holy cow. Of course, defensive coordinator in real life for the 49ers. AFC, DeQuell Jackson. We didn't have anybody on here. Offensive rookie. Oh, we couldn't quite beat him out. Really? I thought we had that locked up. I was a little disappointed that Haley ended up taking it. It must have been really close, man. Man, it stinks. I was thinking he was going to get it. Of course, that takes us out of contention for the AFC as well. Of course, Marcus Fulton, the first overall pick. Third. I mean, that's pretty good. Defensive rookie. Yeah, this guy, Ike Hudson. Again, 4 more picks. Makes sense to give it to him. He had more sacks than him. But 2 guys in the top 5 voting, and all these guys in AFC. I wonder who won it in the NFC. This guy who only had 3 sacks and 62 tackles. Nobody stand out, really. Best QB went to Mark Bulger. 93.1 rating. AFC, Russell did finish up there. 4th place. But not the best rating. Man, he must have been hurt. I saw his 104 passing rating. I was like, why didn't he finish number 1? But he only had 18 touchdowns and 2,100 yards. So must have gotten hurt sometime. We're not going to have anybody for running back, but Cedric Benson, even though LaDainian Tomlinson won Offensive Player of the Year, not sure. I guess the 20 touchdowns. Wide receiver of the year, didn't have anybody. Well, Antoine snuck in there at 5. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty good for sure. I mean, rookie receiver, top 5 and best wide receiver in the AFC. I mean, that's a good building block. I would be absolutely shocked if we won anything as far as O-line awards for the way our team played this year. Best D-line, probably not going to have anybody either. No, Burgess, you could make a case for Burgess being on the list. And maybe Wood. He really didn't have anything but sacks. Didn't have a lot of forced fumbles or anything like that. Surprised Johnson didn't make it. Maybe not too surprised. He had 14 sacks, though. Either way, best D-back, Asma, made the list again. Did he win last year? I think he won last year. That sounds right. Maybe he would runner-up to Michael Huff, I'm not sure. But they're going to give Clark 4th in the best DB as well. That's quite impressive. Hey, Janikowski won best kicker. Surprised considering he had not even half the attempts of the guy in second, although he was only at 78%. Kicking in this game is just a little too easy. For sure. Especially when you're 99-99. Wade Phillips won Coach of the Year. We did not finish anywhere. My give him. People hate him. We didn't finish. I think we won last year, but not this year. So there's that. And then let's go through the Pro Bowlers real quick. I gave Manning. That doesn't make any sense. It said when I was playing, Russell was on the Pro Bowl team. And it doesn't show it here, but whatever. No running backs, fullbacks. Antoine could not sneak in as a receiver. It's a little disappointing. Again, no. I got a Pro Bowl rookie. I need strength. Holy cow. Nobody on the O-line. Not surprising there. They didn't put Burgess on here either. That's a little disappointing. They give one Sapp the nod. Second D tackle. Not too bad, not too bad. No linebacker. Again, a little disappointing. You could think maybe Thomas Howard or Ty Johnson would have made it. Tough competition, though. And Osman Clark were the number 1 and number 2 cornerbacks. So, kicker of the year didn't even make the Pro Bowl. How does that make sense? Tell you what, it doesn't. It does not. So let's just blitz through the playoffs. We'll see who takes the Super Bowl this year. I don't remember who won it last year. I'll take a look. Broncos, Patriots, and Bears, Cowboys. Who's it going to be? Bears, Patriots in the Super Bowl. Patriots, they're going to go back-to-back. And they did not. The Bears take the Super Bowl 44-26. So that's a blowout of sizable proportions. Take a look at the box score, man. Brian Griese leading the Super Bowl, and pretty good, might I add. 29 for 40, 250. Cedric Benson, man, almost 30 carries, 115 yards. That's where Brad Bainerd and Robbie Gould both kicked. Holy cow. 35 on the average for kick return. That's nutty. That is nutty. Well, that'll do it for this season. Next up, we have the off season, which is one of the better parts of this game. So we'll handle that next time. Again, I might do a stream if I can figure that out. If I did, that would probably be Friday evening. Otherwise, I may just record the video. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to decide and figure that out. But if you guys enjoyed this one, hopefully we can look forward to the off season and next year when hopefully we can get back to the playoffs and maybe make some noise this time. Until then, though, we'll see you guys in the next video. See you.